well-known stand-up comedian from New York City. He's making his late-night debut right here in The Tonight Show. You can see him at the Brea Improv November 4th through the 6th. Please welcome Barry Rothbart. Barrett!
It's great to be here. I just moved to Los Angeles, and I feel like I live in kind of a questionable neighborhood. I like to base it on signs that are torn up and taped to lampposts. And I saw this sign, this is real. In big letters it said, "Is your heroin use starting to become a problem?" Starting? It's heroin. What is someone like doing heroin and just fitting it into their schedules? Is there a dude who's like, "Yeah, man, no big deal. I just do heroin and live my life like anyone else. I wake up in the morning, I shower, I does my heroin, I eat breakfast, I sway in the park for 7 to 8 hours, I eat a burrito out of the garbage, and then I fall asleep in a Starbucks bathroom so no one can use it." I like to people watch, and I saw this is real, on the street. This little kid, right? He was tugging on his dad's shirt. He was like, "Daddy, Daddy, when I grow up, I want to be a dancer." And his dad, without missing a beat, looked at his kid and went, "Don't you say that! You're a boy! You will never be a dancer." And I was like, really? Did you really just say that to your kid? Have you ever seen a movie? You just made him the greatest dancer to ever live. You just made sure. In every movie, that's a flashback. And you cut to 10 years later, and the kid's finishing a huge dance number at Carnegie Hall, and there's like a standing ovation, and the dad's in the front row crying, and like reluctantly clapping. Like, God. I've made him the greatest dancer to ever live. And Forrest Whitaker's in a dark hallway smiling to himself with a broom in his hand. He's like, "You did it, kid. You did it. You're gonna sweep my spot. You sweep my spot." You hear a lot about celebrities, and I hate to hear that celebrities have struggled, because I struggled a lot as a kid, especially like Justin Bieber. Did you guys know that Justin Bieber had a biographical documentary come out about his life? Which I could only assume is in real time. And this is true. At some point in the trailer, they go, "He was told he'd never make it." By who? He made it when he was 12 years old. What is someone going around telling like 8-year-old kids that they're never gonna make it? I want to see a movie about that guy called like The Most Discouraging Man in the World. Just this terrible music teacher who's like, yeah, I pretty much tell all my kids they're not gonna make it. 90% of the time I'm right. Are you gonna make me look bad in this movie? They are. I think I'm getting old because I've started making pleasure noises when I sit down. I'm like, oh, that was a good one. I like reflect on it, I'm like, oh, that was like top 5 ever. That was a good sit. I think a lot about what I'm gonna be like as a grandpa, and I hope that I'm like this cool movie grandpa who like does things with wood and dates Amanda Peet. But I know I'm gonna end up being like my grandfather, just this like grizzled Jewy old man with like a confusing sense of humor. Just telling like borderline sex jokes at the Thanksgiving table. Like, yeah, I take my turkey like I take my women, dark with one breast. And everyone's like, what? What? Dark with one breast? Is that a racist breast cancer joke? At the Thanksgiving table, we took you out of the home to make racist breast cancer jokes? I don't know, I'm confused. This happened. I like when people come up to you and talk to you like they already know you. And I was at a pharmacy, and I was paying for condoms with change in my pocket, which is a high point. And this guy comes over. I don't know who this guy is, but he goes, "Ugh, the economy, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the economy." And he goes, "You know how it is, buddy. You play by the book's gonna play by you. Take it easy." And he walks away. And I stood there for a second. I was like, "Oh my God, this whole time the book's been playing by me." Then I was like, no. What he said made no sense at all. What he did was he just used the advice tone, which if you say anything in the cadence of ba-da-da-ba-da, do-ba-da-ba-da, and you walk away, it sounds like advice. Like, try it. Go like, hey, dude, sorry you got laid off from Home Depot. Jesus was a prophet, never had a jump shot. Take it easy. And of course, you want to walk away because you don't want to be there when they think about it. And they're like, "I never worked at Home Depot." All right, guys, thanks. Good night.
Be right back with Gloria right after this. Good job, buddy.